This recording on self-forgiveness is brought to you by Cocoon Wellness Center to help you move beyond the past, feel more fulfilled, and live your life more joyously. This exercise is one of self-forgiveness. It's an easy process that you can do or use for different periods of time during your life in which you felt challenged or disconnected or unloved. You can go back to those periods in time where you felt that unease, maybe unrest with yourself, and use a picture of yourself or a snapshot of yourself in that period of time and use this exercise. For today's purposes, I'm going to ask you to bring forward a snapshot of yourself at age 3 or 4. Now, you may have a favorite photograph of yourself at that age, and I would suggest using that for this exercise. So go ahead and select a snapshot of yourself at age 3 or 4. Just close your eyes and sit comfortably. Now, in your mind's eye, I'd like you to construct a stage, and you can make that stage look like anything you'd like it to. Go ahead and construct a stage like a theatrical stage, and I want you to have that little you stand in the middle of that stage. And as that little you is standing there, we're going to shine a spotlight on him or her. And the spotlight is going to feel like the sunlight when it comes through a window on a cold winter's day and makes you feel nurtured and warmed and loved. And we're just going to have that spotlight shine on that little person. And meanwhile, we're going to come back to you, present day, sitting in the chair that you're in. And above your head, you're going to visualize a huge pitcher filled with this luminescent light, which is really unconditional love. And it's going to begin to pour in the top of your head, filling up your entire body. So it will begin to fill up your feet, filling to your ankles, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your stomach, your chest, filling up all the way to your armpits and then running down your arms, filling every finger, and then flowing back up your arms, filling your shoulders, your neck, and your head. And then you notice that you're completely filled with this amazing energy of love. And it begins to pour out through your heart, down onto the stage where that little you is. And it begins to fill that little person up, pouring into through the top of the head, just like it did for you. But this is going to be much quicker. And within a split second, that little person is completely filled with this luminescent, flowing light of unconditional love. And it begins to overflow and pour out of the top of their head, kind of swirling around, kind of like the leaves in the fall when the wind blows them. Just this slow motion kind of swirling of this luminescent energy, completely filling them with this unconditional love. And as they become completely filled, you now notice that you're standing face to face on the stage with this little you. And you're holding hands. And as you look this little person in the face, you begin to say, "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you." And you pause for a minute, and you notice that this little you now is looking directly into your eyes. And there's a little tear streaming down their face. And they now begin to speak to you, and they say, "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you." And as they finish speaking, they're now just squeezing you so tightly in a clinch of a hug. And you hug them back. And you now notice that they're just kind of melting into you, becoming one with you. can open your eyes and come back to your awareness of being where you are in the chair that you're sitting